It was good to go over some things, especially for some of the young guys. Weren't able to, go through in detail early on as much as we would like to. And it's hard to tell because you don't know what mistakes we're going to make, what our weaknesses are, until you start playing games against other teams. Start playing some games in Utah and Houston, obviously two really good offensive teams. They've been playing well. Find some good mistakes to fix and tweaks. I think we covered that today. We got some stuff cleared up, which would help hopefully in moving forward.
Do you remember your last full practice before this one? Not a shoot around or anything like that. But...
No, I can't.
Me neither.
Danny, you guys have been on a roll a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
Almost have a road trip this past month. What's the mindset of the team right now? I mean, basically, what did you, when you look up, what did you glean? There's still always positives, whether it's a win or a loss from the other night. Where's the team at right now, mentally, you think?
Oh, well, we scored more last game. We scored enough to win it. We just defensively had a lapse. But they were playing good basketball. So you can't take anything away from them. But so we take a positive everything we learned from it. But we would still like to win games, be more focused for 48 minutes. I think everybody's just trying to find a rhythm, find a chemistry together with different lineups still. But I think right now we're more comfortable with it. We're getting some guys back. Rudy's getting healthier. Obviously, Kawhi's getting healthier. So hopefully we'll get some of those guys back soon. But either way, we still have to win some games, put it together, and find some type of rhythm with the lineups we have out there right now.
Does it feel like almost a game of whack-a-mole where you've got, last game it was the offense, before that it was the defense?
Yeah, but
put them both together in that
exactly. Which is rare for us defensively. I mean, we obviously want to put both games together, or both halves, or both sides of the ball together. But usually our defense is up to par. It's just rare that we have a pretty good, decent shooting night or offensive night, and we couldn't get it done on defense on the floor. So it's a little disappointing, but at the same time, we got to continue to stay focused on that end of the floor defensively and offensively. Just continue to move the ball and hopefully get some good uncontested shots and make some.
If you look at the last group of games, it seems like you guys, the trend is start slow and then kind of get it together in the second half. Is there anything you guys can pinpoint what's going on there?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is our first quarters. It seemed like we weren't scoring enough in our first quarters. Last game we scored enough, but defensively we still got to do better and do great on defense. But offensively, our first quarters, just I guess pick up the pace as best we can. Try to find our rhythm sooner, faster, and get some easy ones. We got to do a better job against the free throw line and not fouling and not let the other team get the free throw line. So Utah did a great job with that. We fouled them way too much, but those are still emphasis for us.
You mentioned that the offensive slump has been sort of a new, rare problem, if you will, that you guys are facing. What are you guys doing in order to kind of find more offense?
Well, usually our defense leads to our offense, and in this case it hasn't happened that way. Maybe because we turn it over, we haven't taken advantage of when we get stops. Regardless of the case may be, the pace, we just don't have our playmakers like we normally do. I'm still trying to find a rhythm, and guys with legs, low bodies, not shooting well, not getting legs under them, don't have the energy, tough schedule, might be a number of things. But as a defensively, I continue to stay locked in and try to create more offense and just take care of the ball offensively. I think that'll help us more so than anything.
After all your time here, what have you learned about packing for a rodeo trip?
I've simplified it. Usually I've usually overpacked, but you just try to bring the essentials mostly. And on the road, if you need something, you can always pick it up later on. But luckily, we get a break in between where we can come back and unpack and repack. So, just don't overthink it too much, I guess.
This isn't as long a trip as you guys normally have. You still feel like you can get the same things out of it that you guys have gotten?
For sure. Some great challenges coming ahead. Phoenix, Golden State, of course, top team in the league. And Denver and Utah, they're playing really good basketball. So those teams are teams that, play up pace, really good offensively. And for us, they're going to challenge us as well on our offensive end of the floor. So we got to be able to move the ball, and attack, and find open guys. So every night we step on the floor is a chance for us to get better.
How much different is it to prepare for a game when you're on the road rather than being here at home?
Not much, but we just know that, we got to take care of the ball more on the road. We got to be more patient on the road. Probably not going to shoot as well on the road. Probably not going to, I'm not going to talk on, calls, but, but you never know what's going to happen on the road. A lot of home court stuff that's happening is in favor for other teams, so you just have to be smarter, more focused, and have, try to bring the extra energy, the intensity, which can help, overtake some of those things.
Danny, I know obviously this has been a different kind of year, because obviously because of all the injuries and stuff, but you've been here a while, obviously. How different does this feel that you've got 21 losses already? That's the most the
Yeah,
Spurs have had since 2010, I believe. This early, in the season.
for
How
sure.
strange is that? How different does that feel?
It is. It is. Luckily for us, the rest of the league is, you know, losing too, so we're still in a decent place. But we still want to continue to win games. We still want to be, top in the West if possible. Give us some home court advantage. So you can't really worry about the losses as much as getting better. We're trying to get better and be ready when the time is right, or when we need to be ready. So that's the most important thing: being healthy and being ready and be prepared. Obviously, we don't want to lose that many games, but so I think it's more important for us to just get a rhythm and be, we're on track where we want to be.
Is this where the leadership comes in, the veteran stuff, where you
For sure.
hang together because of this tough patch?
For sure. I mean, a lot of young guys don't even know what 21 losses, or wins. They never had a 50-win season, so they don't know the difference. But at the same time, we just got to stay positive, continue to keep pushing and helping each other.
Do you personally look at the standings at any point?
Randomly throughout the year you do. Obviously, halfway point you look to see. Sometimes we're still in this place, or we have this many losses or this many wins, or we're a couple games behind so we can catch them. But not every game, but a couple of times. And you used to figure if we rack together a couple wins, we could probably make a pretty good push at different spots.